Good morning, everyone. We are live now, streaming from Thailand, northern Thailand, uh, Pai village, Chiang Mai province, Amazon province. Why? Look at this morning. Look at this morning. Wow. Yeah, this so amazing view. And look at the sun. Whoa. We're going down. Yeah, amazing. Amazing. I'm going down to join group, training group. Wow, look at this view. Look at that view. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. But I think winter is gone. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look. What's going on up here? Wow, look at this view. Bombakla. This is so amazing. Look what we have here. Oh, Swanyan practice. Guys practicing. Yeah. This one is a morning routine. Stretching. Very gently stretching and breathe walk. This one is a more experienced student. Let's take a look on the rookies. Novice, okay. Sorry. Excuse my French. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, this is Greg teaching Swanyan. We have Swanyan for the girl them. This is a Wolfie. Big up. This is a Kung Fu dog. Yeah. Bad me bad. Okay, let's take a look on the sun. We come back to tea area. This will be my favorite moment when Master Iain was screaming, "Tea time!" Swanyan feeling galem. Oh, it's a Dimitri. Big up.
Started?
Yeah, we're live now.
Yeah, did you log on through the calendar of things and hit the...
I don't know.
Just a moment.
Okay.
Let me check. Microphones. Let's check this first.
When I took camera, it was ready live stream. Don't know, get it was me. I think yesterday Natasha was late a little bit, so it was not through the shelter. Okay. Yeah. We set up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Little tea talk, and then going over to do the training on the Kung Fu routines. I'm just going to call the guys over. Hey, tea time! And within a few moments, they will converge on the tea table.
View today is amazing landscapes.
Yeah, we got a pretty awesome sky this morning. So the mists that we've had through November, December, January, now they're kind of giving way to these clearer mornings, and we expect them to get clearer and clearer as we move from the cold season into the hot season. February's the transitional month. February's when it changes very fast. Start of February is still the cold season. By the end, it's definitely the hot season.
Yeah, winter is gone. No more
Winter is gone. Yeah. Let's see, guys. So, if you'd like to bring a stool over, that'd be great.
Neck.
It's all over now.
Oh, a little flippy flip.
Not just a bottle.
Okay. So, does everybody have tea? Got tea? Well, noticeably much warmer morning this morning. You can see we also got fairly clear skies. There's minimal mist this morning, so that's a sign that we're moving from the cold season into the hot season. That there isn't another one in between. It goes from cold to hot, and
Gamba.
February is the transitional month. That's when it really changes. So it's about on track. It's about the sort of weather we'd expect at the end of January, and then February starts like this, and then it gets drier and hotter as it goes on, and then really the hot season is March, April. If we're lucky, the rains start about the middle of April, and then it transitions into the early rainy season. Although May can still have some very, very hot days, depending on whether there's cloud or not. When you have cloud, it brings the temperature right down because you don't get the direct sunlight. No cloud, hot. Okay, let's have the story of this morning's tea.
Right. Good morning, everybody. So today's tea is a little bit different, like a lot. Yeah, that's probably because the weather changed, and it's like the season change, and it's also the last day of the new of the year. So the next day will be the New Year and the new moon. So today is a very special tea. It's a kind of mix of Oriental Beauty, Gaba tea, and aged oolong tea. It's from it was produced in 1978, so it's like about 40 years old or more. Yeah, so this tea is very rare. You probably can't find it anywhere, at all, because it's probably it's one of the first tea which were produced in Thailand.
I have a plug.
Yeah, Johnny has a plug. But anyway, there's not a lot of this tea left. It's very, very limited. I'm very happy that we could find this tea at all.
Yeah.
Because this kind of tea are usually very expensive and very rare, and there's a lot of counterfeits on the market.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this aged tea is very resembling the pu'er tea because it's also 100% fermented, because it's very old. The oxidation process goes very slowly, but 40 years is more than enough to make a certain tea oxidized fully. So aged tea is very different in comparing to other types of tea. So it doesn't make you energized. Vice versa, it kind of makes you a little bit relaxed. It turns you into a meditative state. Yeah, it's some kind of medicine, because the substances kind of transform in this tea with the ages. There's a lot of products which can be aged, like whiskey, ghee, butter, and honey, and also there's a reason why all the products get better. Like, not all the products, but some of the products get better with time. And it has like a very special chi, this aged tea, and you can feel it.
I think everybody gets smashed right now.
Yeah, even if they don't realize it.
In a positive way.
Okay, so do we have any questions this morning? Anybody?
I do.
Yeah.
I have a question. This is from yesterday. Someone had, or you can just repeat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is from yesterday during the midday. Someone had asked, what makes it the tiger crane art? What are the aspects? And I just thought maybe this would be something worth talking about at the tea time.
Yeah, okay. So, I think the question probably should be, why is our art called tiger crane? Maybe I just let the tea go around a bit first.
I don't think your mic's working.
My mic's not working.
You use this one?
Why?
I don't know. That's what Friska's saying.
It's not the same. So the
You can't hear me.
Both mics are working.
Both mics are working.
Oh, you have the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah, the other one for the
Okay.
people to.
Okay.
Like, the other people.
Okay.
who can-
Yeah. All right, so here we go. I think the question should be, why is our kung fu called tiger crane combination? Shortened to tiger crane. Tiger crane combination may not be the best translation. Actually, it says tiger crane double appearance is the more exact translation. It has the appearance of both the tiger and the crane. Ho Hok Shuang Heng
Obraz.
is the Chinese tiger crane double. The shuang is the same as in Shuang Tao, Shuang Kek, double appearance. So, first of all, this name is you could call it a rhyming quadruplet. The Chinese have a lot of these little sayings, names, and they have 4 characters. And the tone rises and falls. So it's a tonal language. Each word will have one of a number of tones. And the first one will be a high tone, the second one a low tone, the third one a high tone, the fourth one a low tone. So the tone rises and falls, and it sounds good when it's pronounced properly in Chinese. So this is Ho Hok Shuang Heng. Ho Hok Shuang Heng. Up, down with the tone. The Shuang Yang routine, that's actually got 7 characters. Shuang Yang Bai He Ru Ruan Chen. It's going up and down. So this, because Ho Hok Shuang Heng sounds good in Chinese, you come across this a number of times. There'll be a number of uses for it. It also has perhaps an implication of yin and yang. The tiger being a very aggressive kind of yang animal, the crane being you know, the white colour, the more passive, evasive, more yin implication. So you have the appearance of yin and yang together, and an implication of a balance between yin and yang, which is very kung fu. Okay, now our founder, Master, or from your perspective, Great Grandmaster Lian Huat, was a kung fu fanatic in his youth. Yeah, that's all he wanted to do, kung fu. Kung fu, kung fu, kung fu. And he was fortunate because his family were doing well in business, so they were able to employ the best kung fu teachers to teach him. And he had a lot of teachers, he learned from a lot of people, but he considered only 3 of his teachers to be true masters. The first was the mysterious old man, Ti Hong Yu, from whom he learnt the ancient white crane art. So the Hokkien white crane art, the very famous one. The second was Tanku Leong, 9 Dragons. Tan, he was a very famous kung fu guy. He's the one pictured with those 2 huge granite basins on his stomach. And he practiced primarily the Tai Chi art and the Shaolin weapon art. And he was a herbal medicine expert. And the Tai Chi art, it's, if you translate it directly, it's the Grand Emperor's Fist. But it's also referred to sometimes, or at least in those days, as the tiger art, tiger style. And then his third master was Miao Shuang Meng, the monk from the Southern Shaolin Temple in Zhengzhou in Fujian, who taught him the Xuanyang art that you've just been doing. So the first 2 teachers taught him basically the crane art and the tiger art. Now, when you look at the 2, they're surprisingly similar. Now, every club looks a bit different, but if you look at a group doing tiger art, okay, and you get variations between different groups. Then you look at groups doing the crane art. It's very difficult to draw a line where the tiger ends and the crane starts. They are very similar. Similar arts. Basically, the arts from southern Fujian, they're all from the same root. They're all from the temple in Zhengzhou. They do tend to look quite similar, except for the monkey, which is totally different. So, having learned the tiger art and the crane art, Master Ung taught what he taught was kind of drawn from both of them. He taught how the way that he did the art, and he considered it, drawn from both the ancient white crane that he had learned from the mysterious old man Ti Hong Yu, and the Tai Chi art, which he called the tiger art, which he'd learned from Tanku Leong. So it had aspects of both the crane and the tiger, so he chose to call it tiger crane double appearance. Right. There you go, that's the story. Yeah. That's the story. So
5 animals.
Sorry?
5 animal systems is very prevalent in southern China. The tiger, the snake, the crane,
That,
and the combination of all.
5 animals you usually, the way you're thinking of them is usually associated with Hungar, which is Hung or Hung Kun. So that's the Hung family style. And actually, ironically, Hung is the Cantonese pronunciation, Ung is the Hokkien pronunciation. So it's the same family name as Master Ung, our family, but different dialect, pronouncing it differently. Hungar is definitely a Cantonese art, and most of the proliferation of Hungar through the world has come via Hong Kong.
Yeah, like this.
So yeah, a lot of Hungar, a lot of very good Hungar people in Hong Kong. And Hungar, I believe, is kind of derived from the tiger art. The Southern Xiaolin Temple was in Fujian province. So the styles there tend to be more, they're quite similar to each other, and they're quite in a way simple and direct arts. As you go further south towards the Cantonese area, you get different arts, and they're a little bit more evolved. So they tend to be perhaps a little bit more elaborate than the Hokkien arts. Yeah, although it varies a lot from one to the other. So you have in Hungar the 5 animals, which is tiger, crane, leopard, snake, dragon, I think. Is that right? Actually, I'm not dead sure.
They varied in it because the bear was one of them. When I was there, they taught like a bear style.
That's another one again. That's another one again.
Yeah, different
Yeah.
variation.
It's more associated with the qigong, isn't it?
There's a qigong where you get a number of different animals, and the bear and the deer come in.
Yeah. 5 animal qigong, but there's 5 animals.
But it's a little different.
That's a
than
different
Kung
one.
Fu.
That's a different one again.
Yeah.
5 animal qigong. Is there a monkey in there as well?
Yeah, in qigong, well,
Yeah, it's
the
usually the
style I
earth.
did,
Earth, the monkey's the earth.
It's a monkey deer.
Deer's the liver. Bear's
Monkey,
the
deer,
head.
bear. Yeah.
Associated
This
with
one.
the lung,
Crane.
the heart.
Yeah, I've encountered this one. I've seen this one. Master Tom didn't like it. Yeah. But they used to do that in Singapore. But you go through being possessed by the spirit of each different animal. Master Tom didn't like spirit possession, so he was kind of he didn't like that one too much. Yeah. But I've seen a lot of it done. Yeah. Okay, so since from Master Ung, the art passed to Master Tan, from Master Tan to me, and from me to you. But it's what you're doing is pretty much the original form from Master Ung, who set up Yang in 1954. Yeah, so some of the routines are clearly very similar to some of the ancient white crane routines, notably the Chapsa Tai Po. If you look at how they do that routine in ancient, in Fujian, in China, it's almost the same. They do the routine almost the same. Even though it's been kind of separated for many generations. definitely, if you look at in China, different groups doing Tai Chi, you won't find two groups that look exactly the same. And it's the same with the Yang Chun White Crane. They don't look exactly the same, and I don't see a problem with that. You know, different teachers will have their own influence on it, and it will kind of diverge.
Did Master Tan have a huge shift, or did he teach mostly what Master Ong taught him? Because I know he had some other masters as well. I've always wondered how much influence that had as well.
That's an interesting question. Worth answering. Well, I'll do that one and then we'll get training again. So, Master Tan began learning from his uncle Teo Jun Bi. I'll tell you more about him later. Then he learned from Tan Heng Heng, the old bandit. And then he learned from Master Ong. What he's taught to me and I taught to you basically is what he learned from Master Ong. He never taught me the routines he learned from Tan Heng Heng. He considered them to be more crude than what Master Ong taught. So there were a lot of people, a lot of teachers in Singapore teaching the Yang Chun White Crane art. But it seems to be that the consensus of opinion seemed to be that Master Ong was the most knowledgeable, the highest in the art. He was the highest teacher. Other guys were teaching stuff that was a lot more crude. So, for instance, Master Ong would be teaching the rooted stance, whereas the other guys would be teaching the 1,000-pound stance. Master Tan's Kung Fu was more internal and it was more developed. And for that reason, he preferred to teach what Master Ong taught. A lot of guys started learning under different teachers and then went to learn under Master Ong because he would take them further. So it's a question of you start learning under your local teacher or a family member. If you then get to being really good, instead of needing an entry-level teacher, you need a top-level teacher. And that's when they would go to Master Ong. That applied to Master Wei, it applied to Lau Hao Sun. I don't know how many others that applied to, but probably quite a lot of his students. The one, let me think carefully if there's anyone, but the obvious thing that we do that came from Tan Heng Heng, not from Master Ong, is that explosive exhalation in the Sun Chen. When you compress the core and then breathe out. That is something that Master Tan learned from Tan Heng Heng, the old bandit. Master Ong's guys didn't do that.
But they already did the Sun Chen. They just did a different breath before.
Our Sun Chen, like this, is Master Ong's Sun Chen. But when Master Ong taught, he didn't teach. He taught a more gentle exhalation. They still do the core compression, but they wouldn't breathe out hard. Master Ong definitely taught the face, all of the, yeah, and that's his Sun Chen. But he didn't teach that out breath. But Master Tan did because it's really good. Master Tan Heng Heng's Sun Chen was much more like typical Ancient White Crane one. he did there. There. So he did this with an open hand, not a closed fist. And his was what they call short bridge, whereas ours, for a southern art, is a fairly long bridge. What that means is when we make contact, we want to make contact at that range. Brad, can you just make a punch, please, quick? Yeah, there. Tan Heng Heng did a short bridge, so he would be there, closer in to his body. His block was closer, whereas Master Ung's was further away. Long bridge, short bridge. I don't personally like letting that fist get that close. I'd rather stop it there. But it's a very strong, very tight, very powerful grip there. Martin Watts, who's a friend of mine, he did a lot of training in Engchun city in China. They often call it Engchun village. I think it has a population of about 3 million. I have a problem with calling somewhere with a 3 million population a village. It's just an English language thing. And he looked at lots of different variations, versions of the Sun Chen routine. So every Hokkien art is based around Sun Chen. He looked at the white crane art and went and observed as many different teachers as he could doing a white crane. And he reckoned he'd seen 30 different variations, of which 26 did open hand, 3 did fist, and 1 did tiger claw. So that was all in the Engchun area in China. So different people do them different ways. I know that Tan Heng Heng did that way, and Master Iain definitely did that way. So the routines that we do, they are all Master Iain's routines. None of them are from any other teachers. But there's that influence of the breath.
Just a question.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a 1,000-pound stance and a rooted stance?
Well, we always go over that in the lesson on stance and stability, and it's coming up on Monday. And since it's a long one, we'll deal with that on Monday. Yeah, Monday, 3:30. Be there, or you won't find out. and we will be live streaming it, so that's okay. Stance and stability on Monday. Yeah. Okay. I think that's enough talking for today. Hopefully that was reasonably interesting. So after breakfast, anybody who is here who is interested in doing the teacher training over the next couple of weeks, just have a little quick talk with me. I'll go over that. Anything else? I thought carefully about this. Reluctantly, I am probably not going to be at the midday training session today because I have just so much admin work piling up that I've got to do it. It's all very well saying put it off, but I can't not do next week's schedule. We're all wandering around wondering what to do, and there's no teachers assigned to any lessons, and it'll be complete chaos. So I've got to do it. So yeah, but I will be teaching the stretching lesson this afternoon. All good. Okay. Then we have a plan for now. Buddha-san is going to take the lesson on basic moves and combinations. And these are the things that you will need if you are going to do the grading. Could you put in, if you've got time, just a few of the ones for the next grading up? Yeah, okay. That'll be great. All right. Here we go then. So, Johnny, apparently there was a problem logging onto the live stream again.
What?
The logging onto the live stream wasn't done properly again.
Now?
It's okay now, but it's not. We've got to get this sorted out.
Yeah.
Maybe at about somewhere around 10:50, I can go through it with. Can I go through it with you, Kate, and Natalia?
Yeah.
That'd be great. Yeah. And maybe around about the same time, I can talk to you guys about the moderating, the chat moderating. Yeah.
After breakfast.
At about 10:50, when we're about to do the next one.
Yeah, that's great.
Thanks, guys.
Can I get the mic?
You can. That one, yeah. There we go.
Yeah, there was the first lesson on the history of Namian.
Yeah, it wasn't a planned history lesson. It was a bit of a kind of impromptu one, but I think you got a fairly good explanation of the name, the tiger crane combination, which is something that people ask about a lot.
Thank you for the tea. That was my favourite so far.
You like it?
Yeah, I've got you some
สวัสดีครับ
Cool. Как после такого чая тренироваться?
Нормально вообще. Как-то хорошо с ним. Там же обычный бенфан произошел. Да? Наверное, да? Да, я тебя вырублю.
Okay, here we go. Good. So, we'll work on your freehand routines, and then we'll work on the techniques, the moves you're going to do for the gradings. And we want to be mindful that most of you are preparing to do another grading. You two on Friday, we're going to have a good look at how Marian's getting on. You've just done one, so you've got a while to go. And yeah, well, how much longer are you here for? When do you leave again? In March. Start of March or end of March? Middle, okay. Oh yeah, you should have time to do another one before you go. Yeah. Okay. So if you need to do a little bit of warming up, go for it. And then start practicing on your highest routine. Let me come round and have a look. Yeah. Okay, off we go. I think it's going to be more interesting here if you follow me around while I'm teaching.
Okay.
Let's start off by looking at Priska doing her routine. Okay, good. All right, so are you stiff from training?
Really?
Yeah, that's definitely showing. I think maybe quite a lot of people are stiff from yesterday, so we have to take that into account. So I won't really say anything about loosening up other than take a good rest tomorrow.
Yeah.
This one, very much a piercing down movement with the wrist straight.
Yeah, they move
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. A little bit higher into the soft part here. Oh, yeah. Okay. And this one, I think, maybe very slightly further back, not quite so forward, a little bit closer to your body. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, yeah, I think you need to take a rest and loosen up a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's
Right.
also.
Sorry?
Well, I think it's also the iron shirt.
Yes, they
really-
would be having that effect, practicing the
Yes.
iron shirt Qi Kung.
Yeah.
That's something we need to review, but have to think about the best time. Yeah. Now we need the whole group needs to discuss that. I'm just trying to work out when we can get together to do
Yeah.
that. I'll work it out. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Here we go. Take it. Marion, when you do this one, closer in, otherwise it loses its defensiveness. You can go under or over. Yeah, that's it, so that it gets, and then we want the elbows in, chest up, shoulders down. Yeah, elbows in, fingertips 1 inch above the eyebrows. There we go. Okay, so start again and do that. Pull your shoulder blades down into your back. That's it. Sink them down and compress the core. Core compression. Great. Chin tucked in a bit. Great. Twist it in, yeah. bend the wrist as much as you can. For this one, get as much of a hook here as you can. That's it, yeah. 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 Across as far as you can. Well, not across till that clears the body. Hook back and then clear on the other side and then straight into the punch. Yeah. Punch for the center of the chest, for the heart, yeah. Yeah, the mic's not going to work.
Yeah. From here. A bit close.
We've got to get on top of this, guys. This isn't good enough. The phone's got to be fully charged before we come down. Are you on the phone right now? Is the phone microphone working all right?
Yeah.
That bit. Visualize that you're going to strike a collarbone. Yeah, there. The back hammer fist down is down, forward. So down there. Exercise from here from O's on the wall. That's out to the front and then down. Most important, you need a bit more zen. You need to be more calm. Your chin more sunk. Mind calm, mind clear. The movement becomes more clear. From here, smooth. Back. And then good. Across the eyes. Hurry. Getting rid. Up. Really waist. Carrot comes up in the foot, in the leg, and then the waist directs the power across. There. Make sure that the pen is up to eyebrow height before it actually crosses the face. Yes. Then reflected the face. Then we got a turn. Frame line. And the hip joint tends to have a little hollow in the back. Turn it, rotate it around. Up at the front. Down at the back. Open up the knee. Open up the sacral part of the spine. Compress the tension.
Slightly uncertain how the breathing should be over the routine because there's no consumption, but we don't have this.
You don't have the heart out breath, except after these moves. So, before you move, you breathe in, hold the breath to make the body more springy and elastic. Complete the move.
Then it's just sort of like Master Iain's
Yeah.
smooth out.
Yeah, just a simple, natural breath. Make the breath as natural as you can, but be inflated as you slip the breaths in there. You keep breathing enough that you can't.
Of course,
Sounds obvious, but not good.
try to breathe in. Thank you very much.
Yeah, try to keep breathing. Fine. Okay. How's the charge looking? How's the battery charge looking?
Yeah, and it sounds
charging up
sounds good. We have message. It still
Yeah.
sounds
all
all right.
Okay. All right, that's great.
Yeah.
they're just loose and penetrating. Okay, so definitely the key thing for you, shoulders. shuffle just a bit more of a natural move. Nice and quick. Now the end bit. Here, I think this is a little bit forward. Shuffle back, keep your elbows in. Further forward. Cross. Like this. Yeah, let's have a look. Noticeable weakness. Not regulating that side. Doing it. Breathing out while as you move off the breath in. It'll be fully inflated. Leaving more space for breath. Switch one. When you do it, you want to flick up at the end, like it. So good at it. Alright. Once more through your routine, and then we'll go on to the graded moves, back to the moves and graded. more vertical, and it's got to intercept somebody's punch, yeah. Keep that there, so it's somebody's. Gradually, you want to get more spring into this. And what's happening at the moment, as you shuffle back, you're on the straight line. Keep it there. Again. Still doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, your practice keeping it there.
And there's the last one.
As you get into here, your back arch, your chest is stretched, arm falls forward. Keep the elasticity in the body.
Yes.
Just go through them one after the other. Yeah, remember, you're trying to knock somebody out, so you've got to drive through towards the centre line. Drive through towards the centre. That's it, yeah. Like here. Knocking out his jaw. And the other hand, that's it, yeah. Turn the hand a little bit more. Turn it in. Turn it in. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And the next one, a double chop. Good. And now we'll see the transition from one side to the other side into the field. Much later. Lock down the face. pen coming down next to this pond coming next to the fist here. And step forward again. Okay, now let's see the next move. That last one is done with a walking stance. We're going to bring it from the left side, use the waist, turn. Comes across the face. Good. And now, so energetic movement. What are they? Let's do that together. Starting with the right facing front. There. Left hand comes through the right elbow. Here, this right hand is defending the area below the elbow. This is defending on you move through that movement and then just do it again. So I'll go back to the start again. 1, 2, 1. So this is the yin yang in the hands. And one is this way, the other one is that way. Yeah. Unfortunately, we have run out of time again. So, here we go. Just take a little line. And out. Well done, guys. Breakfast time. Okay, so we're going to walk back now and see what we got for breakfast.
Some stracciatella. Hi guys, you want to take a look on the beginners stretching? I want. Okay, let's check out the beginners and then I show you what we'll have on breakfast. Now, oh, look at this dog. What is? Sano, Sano. Oh, Wolfie. Wagwan. Doggies. Okay, what's happening here?
Well, thank you everyone. Enjoy breakfast. See you at 11.
Yeah, them also finish. Go. How are you guys?
Yeah.
Ready to take some food?
Starving.
Okay.
Ready for breakfast.
Okay, I'm gonna show you breakfast things. Do 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 do. Oh, look at this! Look at this dogs.
Yeah, right.
Snow is so happy. Wolfie is not so happy. Wolfie. Now they're both happy. Wow.
For certain things.
This
right? It's like it has a function.
stretching lesson.
The question is,
Wolfie. Wolfie. Wow.
or is it just like there when you eat it?
Are you okay? Snow. Snow. This is snow. Snowflake. Yeah, they're like. Okay. Oh, look at this bro. How was your training session? Good? Nice. Good. Okay. How was your training session? How was? Huh? Tell me now. How was your training session? Oh, this very cute. This is cutest. Wolfie. Tell him. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Young doggies. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, we go. Here we go. Breakfast. Here's some food. What is?
Potato.
Biscuit one yum. This
Aloy.
Aloy.
Hello.
This one is purple rice. Yeah.
Awesome rice.
Let's see what Master Iain eat.
The purple rice, this is potato cooked with turmeric and black pepper. And the combination of turmeric and black pepper is one of the very best natural anti-inflammatories. And then we've got
Good.
cucumber,
Yeah.
cucumber soup, with shiitake mushrooms.
Let's take a look on some soup. Can you show the soup? Mix it up. Yes. Hi, Ricardo. Where you was? Why you was? Oh yeah, you was absent on the training. Yeah, that's a good answer. Okay. Okay. Oh, guys, take a look at these cups. Oh, look at this, Master Iain. Master Iain. Why? Champion style. Oh, look at this. Ooh. Here we go. Sawadee-krap. Sawadee-krap. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. What this one? Oh. Oh, banana. So now. You're not ready for. You don't deserve your food yet. No food. Okay. Okay, guys, we're about to finish. See you later. Bye bye. Can you? I'm not an iPhone user. How to?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
it's